worry. Don't worry about that though.
Was there like actual?
Just get the market. How applicable of a song? Am I right? Thanks, Oblivion. So you guys decide to go. No more so than like grill marks on like a barbecue. Anyways, yeah. So you guys decide to start your pub crawl. If I have this correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys decide to pick up Tandem, or do you want Tandem to it?
Well, we're gonna go get Tandem.
Oh,
No
yeah.
I
man
think
left
that's like the
behind.
first place we're gonna start.
Exactly.
Is probably going to that one.
That's the northernmost one is the Rider's Crest, so you would have to pass by the other two to get to
That's a
there.
good point.
So in technicality, but here's the other catch is that Ian's place is also south of this chain, the southmost point. So if you were to pub crawl north to south, you would end closer to Ian's place.
Then go.
There we go.
So it'd be like
But we should be fair and get the other one.
what's a
Because having him at the end of the party just means he sees all the bad parts.
Exactly.
so like imagine I'm just gonna free. Oh, is this part of shit?
the-
it is. Okay, this is one. So yeah, it's like I just use red. So we have 1, 2, and 3, and then Ian's place is like a circle. So if you start at the northmost point, then you would have it easier because you just go back to Ian's place versus do this and then come back down again.
Hey, here's the thing. If we go south to north, then we could go north to south and get it all again. On the way
A
back.
double pub crawl,
Exactly.
a
Or-
U-turn.
Or
It's like we're making the rounds of Costco, getting the
all the free
The
samples.
samples.
free samples.
No, I wasn't here.
But this time you put like your hood up.
You're thinking like
Or-
twin.
We could try finding other bars when we're going back from like north to south.
These are the 3 up here.
Okay.
I will say.
Shit.
You guys are at like the edge of town as you go north, so
Well, let's just go get Tanner. No man left behind, right?
Precisely.
Indeed.
He might go, fuck that, I'm not standing in trunks. But you never know.
Alright, so this is what's gonna happen. This is I just when you guys talk and discuss, I browse Reddit, alright? Sue me. This is gonna be what happens next session.
Donde es?
General. Just saying, that's probably what we have in next session.
That looks pretty fucking
From
sweet.
whomst?
It's on oddly satisfying, so the title is I've peaked perfectly cut brownies. And damn right,
Mm.
perfectly cut.
They're like an inch square, like exactly.
He has markers on the side.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not
What do
gonna
you
lie,
mean from who,
that's...
by the way? What do you mean from who? Who else are you gonna get, brownies?
Yeah.
Yo,
Some
dude,
sexy ass
crazy.
brownies.
Those are some sexy ass brownies. They
Yeah.
got the perfect buns. You know
So
what I'm
we
saying?
start with drugged mushroom wine, then get
Yeah, so you go
wasted,
weaker as
and
time
then
goes
we
on.
get some pot brownies.
I mean, you're already drunk, so don't worry.
Yeah. I don't know if the mortal body can handle all that in one night.
Oh no, it
I
can.
mean, it's...
Oh, okay,
it's
never
If my
mind.
time at UCR has taught me anything,
It can, certainly.
Oh yeah. There's a will, there's a
corner
way.
piece. Yeah, goddamn right. Oh no, it's up. If you ain't a corner piece I accept edge piece as second place. If you a centerpiece person by choice, you're a dirty heretic.
Hey, a brownie
Anyways.
is good no matter where you dice it, in my opinion.
Yeah, but if I have a fucking choice, I'm getting a
Okay,
corner
fuck.
piece.
Oh yeah.
Because
Save those
first off,
little crispy bits.
first off, it's orderly. Second piece, who the hell grabs it from the center?
Here's the thing: if you don't cut it, the whole thing is a corner piece.
No. Not really, because you have to chew the center at some point.
Not if you shove
Yeah.
it all in one go.
Anyways, before we go into, stone/drunker talk, let's get you more stone/drunker. So, you guys go to the Rider's Crest. Tandem, you are working in that sort of encased booth. I imagine the size of it's sort of like, like in Harry Potter, the booths that they sit in? I imagine something
Yeah.
like that size and of that similar privacy. So, like, you have, like, 2 walls that have, like, glass panels that can't move, and then 2 openable glass pane doors, stuff like that. And obviously a table, bench, cushion bench, stuff like that. So you're working there, copying down your maps, and there is a bit of soundproof, not soundproof as in like built-in soundproof or like a VO box or something like that, but soundproof just because you have walls. Through this quote-unquote soundproofing, you hear your friends before you see them because you're looking down, drawing, and then you hear them. And you look up at the entrance.
I immediately put away my ink vials.
Smart call.
Probably a wise
They're about to
idea.
get knocked down.
Even
by
Wise
Molly.
thinks that's a wise call.
You put them away and just, yep.
Wise approves.
Have I made any progress?
At this point, it's sundown, and you probably finished up walking around. People, oh, okay. Before we get to the drunker scene, we're gonna do a little bit, really quick scene. Two things. You had two runners. One of which I guess you're expecting both of them. One of which you told to meet you. You do see a meal. You probably finish your walking around work at like 1 at the latest.
Yeah.
Emil shows up around 3. The other runner shows up. He's basically waiting for you by the time you get back to the Writer's Crest. So he's just waiting there. So yeah, Marcone will show up later in the evening, and then you guys can talk. It's not business, but hobby work. Well, I guess for you it's business. Anyways, but yeah, Emil does show up later, around like 3 o'clock or so. Bethany points him to your direction. He gives a rap-a-tap-tap against the glass panes of your door.
Yeah, open it.
Hey.
Oh, yes, hello.
He looks at all the maps and inkwells, quills, everything. Gods above, you really... Man, when you say your mind is something... Whew! Impressive. He grabs, like, one of the copies of the City Watch map that you've been looking at. He gets, like, a scrunched up face, like, wait, like, hold up a second. Wait.
Here, this might enlighten things. I pass him the legend.
Okay. Yeah, that's just definitely wrong. That street doesn't curve that way anymore. There's sort of a... This isn't in either of these. There's sort of a... How to say... It's not a road, it's an alleyway, but it's a really big alleyway, and everyone uses it because they think it's a road. That should be there too. He's like, let's see.
I pass him one of the newer sketches that I've been producing, and I give him a quill.
Okay, so it's right here. He just like does like dots, like little dashes.
Yeah.
It's not an official road, but everyone uses it like one. Let's see. Courtyard here is the same deal. You want me to put courier stuff on this? Because there's some spots where we hang out, but no one else has access. Well, no one else bothers going to.
Oh, absolutely. Every detail you can think of is important.
Yeah, I clocked out early for the day, so... Yeah, he begins with the newer sketch, putting down basically rooftop hangout areas that the couriers use. Because, surprise, surprise, couriers use the rooftops damn frequently. Skips past foot traffic. Problem is, of course, is if they fall. Yeah, you're out of work. Risk and reward.
Problematic.
Emil is, based off of Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character in Prima, where he plays a bike courier in New York.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, riding a bike in New York is a pretty dumb idea, but hey, someone's got a courier.
All right, so I'm gonna buy Neil a drink.
Oh, just a water. That's fine. Just drink that. So, let's see. Oh, it's just up here earlier today. Yeah, he just adds little tidbits. All right, he slides it over to you. From the places that you've finished fleshing out, I don't want to add anything until you fully, ink it in. But when you do, so how's your day been going so far?
I make a sweeping gesture at the stack of paper.
Lots of papers here. Right. Probably shouldn't have asked that. I mean, hey, doing good progress.
It is interesting. There are many places I did not know were there.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just the places like I, as an official courier, go to and stuff like that. If you get one of those criminal couriers, they'll probably be able to tell you some more. Because those guys aren't afraid to go anywhere. Like, we're not allowed to trespass on a property and stuff like that. You know, rooftops are iffy zone that we use the gray area legally of. But those guys, they'll take fastest route. If that means going through open windows and out open windows, stuff like that, onto balconies and then out open doors, everything like that, they'll do it. By the way, don't leave your window open at night.
I do not. It's too cold.
Yeah, Mother always told me it invites bad spirits too.
You know, not wrong.
Yeah, well, if it brings criminal couriers, then yeah, bad spirits are. But hell, you got a decent foundation going already. It's only been like I saw you like this morning at 9 a.m. He looks at a watch on him.
Well, others were kind enough to give me their foundation. I have simply expended on the work of others.
Yeah, you know, fair to them, but credit to you. Someone's doing this, right? Last I heard, what's his name? Jethers? The guy in charge of building stuff around here. He's the only one, so...
Oh, Matthias.
Matthias, right. Jethers is his... Yeah, Matthias... I don't know the guy personally, I just hear stuff about him. But yeah, heard he's the only one. No new architects came in the second wave. I heard he got really sad at that, by the way, when the second wave came in and no one is there to help staff him. Oh boy.
Hey, would you mind bringing some coffee to him? He
Coffee?
could really use it. Yes.
How much you talking? A cup? A mug?
A
jug?
like a full jar.
Want quality or quantity?
Knowing him, seeing how tired he was, I'd probably say quantity.
Something with a lot of caffeine? Gotcha. Quantity, gotcha. Alright. He looks at all the work. I'll do it on the house.
Thank you. Very kind.
Does like a 2-finger salute. I'll probably stop back later. I might grab another job if someone asks for me.
Yes, I will be here.
Yeah, I can see that. Says he's leaving the door. You're confident that Matthias was delivered coffee.
Nice.
And a hefty amount of it. So yeah, that's what happened with a meal. Fast forward, sundown. You hear the rest of your party mates, sans Russian, drunken, you hope only drunkenly, stumble past the cafe, bar, mixed doors of the Writer's Crest. It's like Skeletor from He-Man.
Someone's just like humming some song.
Before they start realizing where I'm sitting,
Yeah.
I'll put in,
Hide
like,
your good
all
stuff.
Yeah, you put away all your inkwells, you cork them and cap them, make sure they run really
No, not fully
securely.
drunk.
I take all of the paper and I put it in a neat stack and tie a little string around it, like a gift wrap.
Yeah, so like top to bottom, left to right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's one cohesive chunk.
Yep.
And then I will put that chunk in the bag of holding.
That's right, they can't grab it from the bag of holding.
We don't know it's a bundle of papers.
I wonder how... Man, I should make a bag of holding that's like hyper, like, semantic, and it's like, no, you wanted a piece of paper. You put in me a stack of papers. You didn't ask for a stack, you asked for a piece. I should make an evil bag of holding. Anyways.
Dick bag of holding?
So, a dick butt bag of holding, exactly. So you put away the tied up bundle of your sketches and other people's, I guess they're Some are sketches, some are actual maps that are already done. Again, it's being incorrect. And then, Bethany points the rest of you to the booth where Tanum is in. And she just gives you a warm smile. Looking for Tanum?
Yes.
I really,
She
that's a
just
guess.
She just points at the booth that you're in.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear. You have a lovely evening.
Sandra.
She raises an eyebrow.
Yes, quite.
Oh, yes, quite.
Are you alright?
We are
Oh, yes, of course. Let us
massively
go.
drunk
Let us be
already.
on our way. Do not tell her that. We are good. Be on our way.
You didn't tell me your
Salutations.
tiefling friend was so noble. Speaking.
She very much isn't, but she's having a good time, so don't ruin it for her.
Salutations.
tell.
Let us be off.
I can tell normal voices and drunk voices.
Yeah.
You guys mosey on over to where Tandem
Yeehaw.
booth is.
Yeah,
Just
the
ill
Oh, the
Simon.
cow. I saw the Yeehaw Ranch, okay? Well, hell. Anyways, so. Yeah,
Oh,
Tandem, the door is locked or unlocked depending on your preference.
It is unlocked.
Okay.
It is now kicked open.
It's made of glass.
It's not
It is
as hard
open
kicked
gently.
open.
It's basically like two glass panels with wood framing.
Okay,
That's
it
like
is
the door.
pushed open like the
Nudge
smooth
it,
doors.
Yeah.
nudge it open with your foot.
Yeah, you
maybe.
just you mosey on, you use your boot to mosey the door open.
Open.
Yep.
Business time is
Hello.
done. It's time for fun parts.
Did you say fun
Double-
part or fun part?
Yes.
Double checking, is Rebecca, are you present? Or is your internet gone?
I am here.
Dope.
Okay, double checking.
Excellent.
Because you're quiet for a while, so I was wondering. So yeah, Tandem. Team. There's Tandem. Tandem, there's the team.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, hello.
Are you up for a night of bad decisions and regrets?
Are there snacks on his table?
That's not
Start
the Tandem.
shoveling them.
That's not the Tandem.
There's a small, like, half-touched cheese platter.
Not anymore.
I'm gonna sit
Right.
down
Anymore.
uncomfortably close to Tanum and just start eating the cheese platter.
I feel like Sandra
There you
doesn't have
go.
a chance anymore, so she's just gonna chill.
Tanum's concept of personal space is a little different, so he's not bothered.
Doesn't
too
care,
much.
yeah.
Yeah, we discovered that when you just sat on Sandra's lap when we were in that dungeon once. It was like, I want to sit in the chair. It was the
Oh, yeah.
one.
I remember.
One of the earliest one with the
Yeah,
crack that we
yeah,
had to go
yeah.
into.
I remember.
That's not a stone carver dungeon.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Was it not?
It had stone carver's corpses puppetized in it, yeah, but it's not. It wasn't made by them, was it?
Correct.
Oh no,
But you know what I was
you had
talking
that
about.
scientist guy in there.
I do now,
Okay.
yes, after much clarification, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would see like Tanum's hands are they're like stained. There's
Yeah.
ink blotches all up his sleeves are rolled up like up to his like an inch up his wrist, his hand
Hmm.
on both hands.
I offer him a
How's
rag.
that going?
You carry
Oh,
rags
thank-
with you?
She has like.
Thank you, but that is not going to do anything. This is dry.
How's it going anyway? Making headway?
Yes.
Hmm.
Stained yourself, I see. And you see Marcone in uniform, as
Hey.
much of a uniform as being a scribe is. And he has himself like this little flask, like it's not a metal flask, but like a little vial flask. And he's like dabbing like some cloth, like a handkerchief, with it. So like he puts the handkerchief to the mouth of it, turns it over, just lets it absorb. And he begins handing it to you. It helps clean off ink.
Oh,
Take
sorry, I
it down.
didn't quite catch that. Crash. What did he hand to me?
So as he makes his presence known and approaches, he's like holding a handkerchief to like a glass flask and upending it,
Ah.
and then he offers it to you to clean up the ink stains.
Oh, it's like turpentine.
Yeah.
So like that, yeah.
Ah.
Oh, thank you. This I
Like what you spit
recognize.
it.
I'll clean my hands up.
Yeah. He has another handkerchief and he begins cleaning his own hands with Not in the same pattern or style, but also stained with ink. So, or you want to talk? Right.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
What do you want to talk about? My lieutenant says something or something.
I want to make a detailed map of the entire city.
Oh. I want. He sits down, just cramming you guys in essentially to the two booths. I'm assuming this was brought up by your friend here, Justice Wise.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, by the way.
Oh yes, I don't think.
In a non-expeditionary manner.
Yes, definitely. Hello.
Marcone, or you might call me Vel. So, the map would certainly be interesting. But is it just the map itself, or are you planning on doing something? Because knowing your ambitious mind, you have some trick up your sleeve.
This is true.
Always was gonna ring people. Alright. What's up with that?
I am making a detailed map of the entire city so that I may use this item in case something similar would happen again, and I gesture at Wise.
Ah. Interesting.
That is why I need it to be very detailed.
Well, since you've done me such a massive favor in getting rid of the dervish, which I had no hand in helping, by the way, but it's just a very happy coincidence, so quid pro quo helping me, let me help you then.
Once it is done, of course, there will be copies.
I myself don't keep the best of the runners. That being said, me and the envoy, we have a relationship. I can ask him for some of his best, brightest. It's weird to use ruthless in a courier's career, but ruthless.
Mm.
I'll ask him. In fact, he looks out at the door, the entryway to the Rider's Crest, does a nod, and then you see enter in the man you spoke to before.
Yeah?
He comes over, still with a drink in his hand. What's going on, boss? Would you be a good lieutenant? When am I ever that? Would you be a lieutenant of any capacity? Get some of our runners to ask the envoy for some of his. Ones that are ruthless, ones that know their way to the city, blind, drunk, and deaf. The guy nods, looks at the rest of you. Cheers! And then takes a swig and leaves.
I cheers to that.
Cheers! He cheers back.
Yeah.
That's my second command. Goes by Midas. Don't let him touch you. Kidding. He doesn't
I don't
do that.
understand.
Right, you're from Fajara and stuff like that. Well, then, let me elaborate. Once upon a time, it's not fair. Well, it sort of sounds like a fairy tale. Apparently, long ago, there was a mage. Transmutative mage, wanting to turn stuff into different stuff. Some accounts change for why he did it. Some say he was just sick in the head. Some say he was like some ultimate, powerful, godly stone of some sort. I don't know. Anyways, at some point, he must have pissed off the wrong set of clerics, paladins, emissaries, whoever. Because at some point, he got cursed by God. True or fell, again, accounts change. Some people spin it for truth and, well, true gods and make it some sort of lifelong lesson thing. Some just say he was a good guy cursed by a fell god. Anyway, so that which he touched turned to gold.
I would wonder
Everything.
how we would eat.
I think that was one of the problems. Didn't last long. Yeah. Midas over there isn't that crazy fucking mage, but he just takes the name. Thinks it's funny, I guess.
For some reason, I got Midas and Judas mixed up. That's what the comment there was for.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. King Midas is what the IRL legend goes.
Oh.
Same result, though. That which he touched turned to gold. So yeah, Midas over there isn't actually the guy, the current mage. Imagine the runners will probably come find me, I come find you, and then that's about it.
Yes, I would appreciate every
Asset.
new perspective.
Yeah, well, you won't get any better minds that see everything in this town as nothing more than an obstacle course when those guys arrive. So, he looks at all of you. What are your guys' plans for the night?
Sips drink.
I'll just point to Sandra. More of that.
Look, apparently we don't have to be anywhere tomorrow, so I don't much care.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a lazy.
Oh!
Weren't you talking about learning stabby things from Abigail earlier?
Huh?
Learning stabby things.
I'm too
Yes,
drunk
I was
to give a
about
shit about
to.
clarification.
I was about to ask about that actually. I'm trying to, shall we
Learning
say,
stab good.
broaden my horizons, I guess. And I hear you're very good with quote unquote, what are the quotation marks, stabby things.
It's an absent definition of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I do, but he looks you up and down. You don't seem the sort to learn stabby stuff.
I can try. I've done so in the past. Not to the point where I'm
You know what's up ahead?
good at
Okay,
it.
wait, hold on. For clarification, do you mean stabby stuff, or do you mean sneaky stabby stuff? Because those are two different things.
Oh, sneaky stabby.
Oh, I don't do sneaky stabby.
Oh, what do you do then?
Stabby. Preferably from a range. If you want to talk sneaky stabby, the man who just told you to talk to just left.
Ah,
Midas.
shit.
Midas does a sneaky stabby for
If
me.
you run past, you might be able to catch him.
Yeah, he'll probably be back. We're in a bar after all.
Yeah, okay. I'll just wait until it turns up again. Or I'll leave a note.
Why the interest, though?
I just got kidnapped for Christ's sake. I think I should maybe try and cover all bases, you know? I don't exactly want to get nabbed
Yeah.
again.
No such thing as covering all bases is a thing.
Well, I'm not very effective at close range, let's say that much.
Then, perhaps, he gestures at him, you get someone that is.
Oh.
And keep
I'll
him
just get big-
around.
I am pretty
Yeah.
good at stabbing things, this is true.
I have noticed. I
Mark
do
on lean
appreciate
back
your...
and I won't speak for Midas. I'm not going to order him to teach you. If you want to learn from that,
No, I'll ask.
you got
I'll
something
ask.
worth it, you know? Midas is a pretty self-interested sort, trust me.
Okay, what do you think would sway him then?
A really, really, really good alcohol. I'm not
Is it
talking
like
about any...
mushrooms?
I said alcohol.
Right. And he's probably a man that can typically just buy whatever's in a bar. Or at least seems like it.
Yeah.
You do... Keep in mind, I do literally own Craggy's place.
Also that.
It's a good investment. Also effective money laundering.
Hey.
Oh yeah. What would he be open to me maybe buying him a drink or something of his choice? Would that be?
He looks at you, pointing in the face. You could work some of your... He just does a hand up and down you. Charm. If you're that sort of person. If not, then a really fine alcohol.
You should definitely try to
try
sleep with
that. I mean, I'm about as charming as a warhawk, so we'll see how that goes.
him. Hey, we're talking about charming to different people depending on what their job is. To the city guard, no. To a hunter that wants lunch, yes.
Alright then, for your amusement only.
What sort of fucking places do you get drinks at?
I don't know, but it's very effective. Wait, hold on, I
I
do know.
can tell.
Oh yeah?
Apparently my memory's gone. Anyway.
What were you saying there?
Yeah.
Eh?
Other than that,
Nothing important.
No,
that's about it.
Tanner. Oh, shut up! Not Pumbaa.
Anyways, so thus beginneth the pub crawl. Am I correct in assuming this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Emil does turn up.
Crawl.
Emil does turn up short in a short while. Does return Midas moniker. Now, here's the thing. Just because you're getting drunk doesn't mean you can't have objectives while getting drunk.
Aha!
If anything, that just means the objectives become harder. Handicap, if you will. If you want to try to drink Midas under the table, that is an option for getting him to train you. If you want to buy him what you might think is a fancy alcohol, that works too. If you actually want to try to seduce him, that's up to you.
Option 3. Option 3. Option
No, I'm way too awkward to pull that off. Jesus Christ.
I feel that. But also option 3. Option 3. If
Okay.
that fails, you can
Hello,
fail to
Weaver.
the alcohol one.
Alright, well, fuck it. Okay, let's go.
Peer pressure.
I'll